Well, the need for homeless services in Hawaii is surging. Since 2006, the number of beds in emergency homeless shelters has doubled. Transitional housing units have jumped 55%. A new report by the University of Hawaii and State Human Services shows 13,530 homeless people in the islands received shelter or outreach services this fiscal year. Now, that is a 3% increase in homelessness from July of 2009 through June 30th of this year. Also, the state helped about 3,000 children who experienced homelessness with their families. Advocates' biggest concern, 47% of kindergarten-age homeless children do not go to school.
The needs of the children who experience homelessness is so great. Many studies have shown that, especially for the disadvantaged families and children, preschool and kindergarten education does help them to build a good foundation for the future school success.
The 2010 Homeless Service Utilization Report also found 25% of homeless parents are concerned over their children's health. And that's because most homeless children don't get annual medical checkups or dental care. But those services are available for the homeless, and advocates are working to connect families with the help they need. KITV4's Jody Leong attended a homeless awareness conference in Waikiki today, where she met a woman who used those resources to turn her life around. Jody?
Paula Caroline Soaladab says she and her 10 children would still be homeless if it wasn't for government help, and she's concerned about the effect cutbacks could have on homeless families trying to get off the streets.
Caroline Soaladab is a full-time caseworker at a homeless transitional center. She now works alongside those who once helped her.
So kind of giving back and helping them get from where I was and letting them know that you can do it.
It wasn't so long ago that Soaladab, her disabled husband, and 10 children lived at Kea'au Beach Park on the Waianae coast.
Not having hot water, not being able to provide proper light so your kids can do their homework.
Soaladab became aware of available resources for the homeless through outreach programs, but her large family did not qualify for shelter.
We actually got denied transitional shelters because our family was too large.
But Soaladab and her family were among the lucky ones. The One Lauena Transitional Shelter in Kalailoa made an exception.
They went past their max, but they said, you know, we're going to house you and help you move forward. And thank you, God, for that, because, you know, now we're in our own home.
Soaladab's family is now renting a home in Waianae. She is the main breadwinner thanks to her job as a case manager. But Soaladab says she is concerned about the rising number of homeless people coinciding with a 5% cutback in funding for homeless services last fiscal year.
It does take funding to provide the proper sources, to provide the proper care. I don't know where I would be if that shelter was not willing to accept me or if it wasn't there. Would I be where I am now? I don't know. They played a very big part in my life and my family's life, and I'm grateful to have the shelters. And I don't know what we do without them.
Just yesterday, Governor-elect Neil Abercrombie said he plans to release $23.7 million from the state's Rainy Day Fund to help more than 36 social service programs. And Paula Laura, it wasn't immediately clear how many homeless programs might benefit.